Hola, we are Dubioza Collective.
And you're watching Delay TV.
Dubioza has this literal meaning. You have this word probably in your own language, dubious. Beside this literal meaning, it has meaning in Bosnian slang, and it describes situation in which you are in very big and deep trouble without any way out.
Yes, I left my motherland and went so far to get a good job.
When we starting to make a band 10 years ago, first decision was to kind of try to make a band which can be a platform to get young people and try to spread these messages which are important for our society. And before 10 years nobody really cared about these issues. We write songs. For us the most important thing is like the lyrics that we write and the idea or concept of the song or album, and then when we have clear idea what we want to say, we just put any kind of music that we think that can fit to these words. So we are not very genre orientated band. We really don't care about kind of music that we play.
We live in very problematic society. Bosnia is very divided, and beside these ethnic tensions, you have all these transitional troubles with bad economy and high unemployment rate and everything. And there's so many messages to speak about that we probably not gonna run out of inspiration for next 10 albums. The bottom line is that we're trying to inspire young people to think with their own heads and to take part into all these political and social protests and movements that are happening in our society in order to make our society a better place.
When war started in Bosnia, we was teenagers, like 12, 13 years old, and we began to play music in order to find some kind of, because we was living in Sarajevo, which was under the siege, so only thing to break through and go away, at least in our mind, was to have a band and do this resistance in another ways.
It sometimes is this big mashup of styles which is very hard to describe with few words, so we're not even trying to do it. But what is probably one of the constant things that we do is that we insist on putting this Balkan flavor into it, because we think it's very important for somebody who hears the band for the first time to realize after a few bars that we are coming from this area, and that this gives credibility to speak about certain issues that otherwise wouldn't be like that.
We wanted to release the album Happy Machine in October, but we had too many concerts and there was no time to finish it. So we decided to release these 3 songs as a EP, kind of to announce that album is coming. And in this moment we are thinking that we're going to be releasing album in January or February next year. So after these 3 concerts here, we're going to go for small tour in Scandinavia, and then we go back home to go back to studio and to finish the album. So we hope it's going to be January. We don't want to lie again.
Happy Machine is a literal translation of this phrase vesela mašina, which describes machinery for illegal brewing of rakia, the very famous alcoholic beverage in Balkan.
This is the thing when you are making rakia and when it's boiling and when you drink it when it's very hot, that makes you kind of delusional, and that's why it's called Happy Machine. Usually the people are after this lying around for 2 days because they cannot away. met them on Ziget Festival 2 years ago, and they was playing before us on the festival. And when they start to play, the bass guitar get broken, and the bass player didn't have spare guitar, so he give his bass to the guy to finish the concert. We accidentally become friends, and we saw their concert and opposite so many times. And when we was doing this, demos for the new album, our singer came up with some melody that for us sounded like, kind of Spanish, fake Spanish. So we immediately sent this to Adria and to guys in La Pegatina, and they came back to us like in 2 days. They just spit it out and sent the lyrics and vocals back. So it was great fun to work in such a big, in such a short terms.
Our music is for free, you can download MP3. Keep it playing on repeat, if you hate it, press delete.
Pirate Bay is having this thing with promoting bands that they like, and you can send them your music video or song, and they decide if they're gonna promote it or not. But it is a very good thing that you got exposed to so many different people who are visiting their page, like 1 million people per day, and we got great reactions from Alaska to South Africa or to Siberia. People were writing back emails and comments about this song, and it was really a huge thing for us in just like a couple of days to have so many positive reactions.
We support Pirate Bay as much as we can because we think that, those guys are in prison now, and they are severely punished just for having a website for sharing information, which is crazy.
Now we kind of have this very clear idea that this album is really going to be about freedom of speech and all kinds of freedom. And accidentally we have like 3 songs with working titles, freedom, already. So
it's free this, free that.
Balkan, no escape.